father was a carpenter, he was a sculptor, he was a carpenter, and he had an entire basement full of fine tools, fine chisels, fine awls, fine carving material, fine saws, table saws, vices, wood vices. In other words, if he made something, he could make something. The table that we sit at in my home, on the scene, was made by my father in 1947. He made it out of 2 pieces of mahogany. It took him 2.5, 3 years before he found the second piece of mahogany from Indonesia that actually matched the first piece. So the 2 pieces would go together without you really being aware that they were 2 different pieces of wood because the grains were so similar. And then he made the legs and he made the chairs. 1947. I had dinner last night with my wife. Same chairs, same table. It's so well made. When my father died, my mother asked me if there was anything that I wanted from the home of that table and chairs. And so I got it, and I've had it ever since. And I will pass it on to my oldest child. And that was 1947, because it's a beautifully made piece, because my father had beautiful equipment. There's everything fits together almost like there's one piece. So my point is that the content is how we achieve the concept, which are the stories and the results. Here's the results: increased sales, increased profitability, more rapid growth, lower costs, fewer dips and valleys in sales, greater predictability, which is very important. Here's the stories. The context is what do you really want to do? I was thinking this morning, I'm doing a video this afternoon to encourage people to attend the New Phoenix Seminar on Maximum Achievement. And I was thinking of those 2 great questions that stopped me when I was a young man and really changed my life. The first question is why are some people more successful than others? And when I talk to business owners, I say, why are some businesses more successful than others? And when I talk to salespeople, I say, why are some salespeople more successful than others? And it all started off with the question of why are other people more successful than me? And the first thing I found, as I'm going over my notes, I realized I taught this, is it's not a difference of education or experience or knowledge or natural ability. All of these have been debunked. It's just that they do certain things in a certain way because they think a little differently than others. They think they look for opportunities rather than problems. There's no such thing as a stressful event. There's only a stressful response. So you can either respond effectively to an event or you can respond ineffectively. You respond effectively, you get good results. You get bad results, and nature is neutral. And so the first question is, why are some people more successful than others? And that's one of the questions, by the way, when you do consulting, when you speak to people, is our great question with Brian Tracy, based on 30 years of research and now about 120,000 hours of reading and studying, including MBAs and PhDs, speaking to 5,000 audiences and working now with more than 1,000 companies. As of next week, I'll have spoken in 58 countries. It's 56 right now, it's 58 because I've spoken in Bulgaria and I've spoken in the Slovak Republic, 2 countries that I haven't gone to. It's very few, so I'm running out of countries. I've just been booked, by the way, to speak in Egypt, Jordan, and Oman in April.
Good luck.
I've spoken in Egypt and Oman before, and aside from what they call the current unpleasantness, life gets back to normal. People have to eat, have to function, sales have to be made, products have to be delivered, and so on. So I've been in and out of wars and revolutions all my life. I've traveled through the revolutions in Africa and wars and revolutions in South America and so on. And sometimes I've had a gun, sometimes I haven't. Mostly not. Anyway, so what we do is go back to context, and the critical thing is you can say, why is it that some businesses are more successful than others? One of the things that I do is get their attention. I say in every industry, 20% of businesses make 80% of profits, and 80% of businesses have to fight for the 20% that's left over. Why is that? It's not because the people aren't motivated and intelligent